Smartwatches are pretty common. You can find cheap, affordable ones to highly expensive ones. However, not everyone likes them because they can be fragile. And for those users and athletes, Garmin has Instinct 2 and Amazfit has T-Rex 2 watch. Both the watches have a rugged look and can survive some extreme environments. While the looks may suggest that these watches are similar, but they are quite different. Let's start by comparing the build and dimensions of both the watches. Both watches feature a polymer body, which is the perfect material for making durable and lightweight watches. Compared to the standard edition of Garmin Instinct 2, Amazfit T-Rex 2 is a tad bigger and thicker. One thing to note here is that this T-Rex 2 watch doesn't feature Gorilla Glass for protection. Given that the previous gen T-Rex watch used to have them but this one doesn't, is disappointing. This doesn't mean I am implying this watch is fragile. No, not at all. In fact, these watches can easily beat plenty of watches with Gorilla Glass in durability. It just would have made the case for T-Rex 2 a little stronger. Both the watches have a kind of 22mm proprietary strap with limited third-party options available. In the build department, in terms of pure raw performance, Instinct 2 is better. It lacks the touchscreen display altogether. This makes it more durable, and given the crowd both the watches are targeting, durability is important. So the score is now 1-0, 1 in favor of Garmin. Speaking of the display, I am gonna just cut to the chase. I like the Amazfit T-Rex 2 better than Garmin Instinct 2, and the reason for that is the 1.39-inch AMOLED display which produces sharp and crisp text as well as animations. The watch can also a peak brightness of 1000 nits, making it one of the brightest smartwatches. Also, it features a 454x454 resolution, which is pretty good. Another thing that is pretty good is that you subscribe to our channel, so make sure you do that. On the other hand, Garmin Instinct 2 features a translective display which just fails in comparison to the AMOLED display. The resolution of Instinct 2 is 176x176, which is quite low compared to T-Rex 2. To be fair, there are plenty of advantages of this display too. It consumes way less power and is easily readable in the brightest of environments. Another difference between both the watches is that T-Rex 2 also has a touch display, so you can control the watch using buttons as well as the touch. On Garmin Instinct 2, you can only use the buttons to navigate. Depending on who you are, a casual or an adventure nut, your preference may vary. However, the option to use a touchscreen is good to have at times. I would give this round to Amazfit, bringing the scoreboard to a draw of 1-1. Zepp OS of Amazfit has come a long way, but I am going to be honest, it still has a long way to go. First-party app support is almost non-existent. Given that this is sports-centric smartwatch, lack of apps would be fine. Also, the previous gen Garmin Instinct also had limited capabilities in the app department. However, with this generation, Garmin has changed that, and now Instinct 2 gets access to Garmin Connect IQ Store, which has various popular and useful apps available on the store. One thing that I would like to add here is that Instinct 2 supports a limited number of watch faces, app and data screen. So don't expect all apps to be compatible with Instinct 2. And feature-wise, Amazfit still has a lot to do as it lacks an incident detection feature or fall detection feature. Instinct 2 also has a live tracking feature that allows you to share your live location while doing any outdoor activity. Also, you can join Garmin communities, earn Garmin badges and much more. So in terms of experience, I found Garmin watches to be better. Its ecosystem as well as watchOS is way more polished. So in the OS department, I would say that Garmin has an upper hand. This brings the score to 2-1 with Garmin now in the lead. Amazfit is quite a decent watch when it comes to tracking your sports activities. However, it is no Garmin. There are no in-depth performance metrics available for your run on T-Rex 2 like Garmin Instinct 2. Also, you can connect Bluetooth or ANT plus heart rate strap, which is quite important for any serious athlete. Like T-Rex 2, Instinct also has a built-in multisports and triathlon profile. So at least on paper, both the watches are toe-to-toe in that department. However, if I have to recommend one of the smartwatches, then I would recommend going with Instinct 2. It's just more polished and accurate all around. When it comes to basics like step tracking and sleep tracking, both the watches are more or less the same. And for wrist-based heart rate reading, I would trust the Garmin Instinct 2 more. Sorry T-Rex 2 fans, this round also goes to Garmin Instinct 2, bringing the score to 3-1. In the sensors department as well, both the watches are evenly matched, as you can see on your screen right now. Only thing missing on Instinct 2 is the ambient light sensor, which to be honest isn't needed. Instinct 2 instead requires a backlight to read the watch at night. Both the watches feature multi-band GPS which allows you to track your workout more accurately. The only difference between the two watches is that Amazfit T-Rex 2 offers support for QZSS and BDS satellite as well. With that, T-Rex 2 has one-upped the Garmin, and now T-Rex 2 users can rejoice as the score is now 3-2. The last part of our review is battery life, and claim battery life of Amazfit is 24 days on normal usage. Compared to that, Garmin Instinct 2 offers 28 days of battery life on normal usage. However, expect both the claims to be easily less than half as smartwatches don't last as much. I mean, with all the features enabled, T-Rex 2 only lasted me 6 days on heavy usage. By the way, you can check out my T-Rex 2 review using the I button. So still, at least on paper, Garmin Instinct 2 is the winner, which isn't surprising as Garmin is Garmin and it is $100 more expensive. So which one are you going to go with? Tell me in the comment box down below. I will also be leaving a link for Amazfit T-Rex 2 playlist in the description box and in the I button. It will help you in deciding which one is a better watch for you. So guys, that's it for today. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel Wearholic. We will be coming up with more interesting videos like this one in the future. So please subscribe and help us reach the 1000 subscribers mark. See you next time.